Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Spiritual Readings with Rev Jeanne. That's me. I'm here tonight to bring messages from Spirit to those in attendance. For the folks that are new to the show, please understand I don't choose who I read for. Spirit chooses for me. So the best way to be able to get a reading is to keep your name in the feed, whether it's just saying hi, loved one's name, whatever, or sending emojis, whatever it takes. Keep your name in the feed, and that will help. It helps me to identify you for when the spirit comes in. Also, Friday nights, we have our Open Spirit Communication Circle, and that's at 48 Main Street in Fort Plain. Everyone is welcome. It's $10 a person. New classes beginning the February 3rd on a Wednesday afternoon from 1 to 3. If anyone is interested, please feel free to get a hold of either myself or Michelle, private message us with your physical address, and we can get the information to you as soon as possible. And with that, I guess we're going to get started. All right. All right. Kellyanna Johnson, I believe that's how it's pronounced. Folks, I don't choose, again, who I read for, so please just bear with me, and I will get to as many people as I can. If I can't, we'll talk about tomorrow night in a moment. Okay, Kellyanna, I have a man standing here. He's all excited. It's just a big grin on his face. And what I'm getting from him in plain English is damn, this works. That's unusual. Okay. He wants to know he wants you to know that he loves you, that he appreciates what you did for him before he passed. He said others couldn't, but you stepped up and you helped. And he's pleased about that and very happy. He's saying he's not hurting anymore. He's very comfortable where he's at. He keeps rubbing his chest. I don't know if there's a heart or lung problem. It doesn't matter to me. It's just that's how he's identifying, saying that this is why he passed. Okay, but he's saying, look, I'm feeling great. I'm doing good. He's also talking about your path, Kellyanna, and he's saying, well, okay, he's saying that your tears aren't helping anything. That's kind of harsh. Okay, but he's saying you're stronger than what you know. Kellyanna, you can ask him anything you want to ask him, but you can ask him. He will answer you. You don't have to go through me for that. You'll know the answer just by what you feel. I mean, he's here. He's with you. Just ask him. Talk to him like you would talk to me or any other human being, and trust what you're feeling. That's where the answers are.
Yeah, you can talk to your loved ones. You just gotta feel. You gotta listen to what they're saying.
Okay. He's saying, tell the little one I said hi. I'm not sure who he's referring to. He says, you know. And I'm going to leave that for now. So God bless. All right. Nicole Filmer. Hi, Nicole. I'm hoping that I've got these names right, so I don't like to murder the names. I apologize for that ahead of time. Nicole, what's with books all around you? Are you in school now? Some type of formal education? Because there's a woman here. I don't know that she was a relative per se, but she was close to you growing up. And she's saying, come on, you can do better than this. You know that. I guess she's afraid that you're either falling behind something or you're not working up to your best ability, is what she's telling me. She loves you, and she's saying that she's concerned. The concern, it's you've taken on an awful lot, and you need to adjust that. You need to fix it. Once you do that, things are going to level out for you, and you're going to find yourself much more comfortable. All right, and a lot of the stress will back off when that happens. Okay, I'll leave that. God bless. All right. Robin Wilcox, how you doing? Robin, there's an older man here, and he's here, but he's concerned about a younger man around you, possibly a son. I don't know if it's a son or son-in-law or grandson, but he's saying you need to talk to him. You need to calm him down because he's headed into a rough area in his life, and he doesn't want to see that happen. He wants him to be okay. He said okay, I'll say he's saying that the young man is kind of hard-headed or hot-headed.
He just got out of the hospital, you're saying.
Okay. He's saying you need to, all right, this is coming from him. This isn't me, but he's saying you need to knock him down a peg or two and let him know that he has to behave for a while. You know, it's not over yet. He's saying the worst of everything is over, but there's a lot of healing that needs to go on, and he needs to give his body a break. He's also concerned with you and your health, that you've taken on an awful lot, Robin, and he's saying it's okay to take a day off once in a while. He never did, and look what happened to him. He's there a lot sooner than what he should have been. There's a lot of love, Robin, coming from him, and he wants you to know that. He's aware of what's going on around you. But he's concerned with both you and your son, okay, that he's not doing what he's supposed to, and you're just taking on too much. You need a break. So if you can address those two issues, it'll make this gentleman very happy, okay? I'll leave that. God bless. I want to say Eileen Fagnani. Oh, Lord. Eileen, I'm really trying not to murder your name, mispronounce it. I know how irritating that can get, so please forgive me. Anyway, there's a little woman here, feisty. She's standing here, and I think she's been in spirit for a while, but she used to wear aprons a lot. But she's feisty. She just steps up and, you know, it's like demands attention and says, "Okay, I'm here." Saying, "I want to talk to that one," meaning you. Is when she was pointing to your name. So I want to talk to that one. She's a lot more like me than what she likes to believe. And she's saying, now I just have to get her to move. Okay. Move as in getting a job done or taking care of business. That's how she's talking. I don't know what she's talking about. She's telling me that you will. Have you just taken on some, I don't know if it's remodeling or just redecorating in your home, Eileen? Because, all right, well, I want to go back quite a few years with her. You may have been very young when she passed. Something about a choice. I know this sounds petty, but she's saying she doesn't like the curtains or the drapes, and she doesn't like the colors. Now, please understand that's just her view. It's not mine and it's not yours. She thinks it's funny, but she says it's okay. I just have to let you know that I don't like it. That's what I mean by being feisty. She's just very upfront about the way she talks. She's not afraid to say what she wants. She's also saying she wants you to take care of yourself a little bit better.
She was going to get new curtains.
All right, well, that'll make her happy, apparently. Eileen, I am not a medical doctor by any stretch, but this woman here is talking about some serious health situations around you that you really need to pay attention to and stop brushing it off as just a little stress or I'm just a little overtired. Please get it checked by a doctor. You know, I don't feel that it is life-threatening right at the moment, but it can be if you allow it to just go on the way it is. So please just take that information, do what you will with it. Again, I'm not a medical doctor. I'm only giving you what she's giving me. Okay? God bless. Okay, where are we going? Folks, sharing the video as much as possible is a great help to both myself and Michelle. And for sharing the video as much as you can, each time you share, your name goes into a bucket for a drawing at the end of the month of January. It'll be the last Wednesday in January. We will pull names from that bucket, and hopefully it'll be yours. But for each and every time that you share, your name gets put in. Mand3RRZ. I believe that's Amanda.
Yes.
Amanda, I'm getting to tell you to slow down. Literally, I have a man and a woman yelling, tell her to slow down. I don't know. I want to say it's from driving. Because she's saying that that vehicle isn't meant to do that type of speed. It's dangerous. He's saying that it's the daredevil in you, and you need to listen, okay, so that nothing happens. He's here. He wants you to know they can't control everything. They do their best to keep you safe, the same as they do the rest of the family, but they can't control what your actions, and they want you to please listen. Just slow down, stop going so fast. And it's something that's coming very soon. So please, please, please listen. You know, folks, the whole point about receiving messages, other than just to get a greeting from a loved one, is to help you some way in your life. Now, you have the God-given ability of a brain to make a choice. And by your choices, you can change the outcome of a message or a reading to the betterment of your life. Okay? Please keep that in mind. All right. Natalie Meacham. Hi, Natalie. A woman here. She is so excited that you're here. So excited. Is there a new baby coming soon? I feel like it's see, time and spirit is not like our time. It's not perceived the same. So it's what could be, soon for spirit could mean, many months, 9 months away for us in the physical world. Okay. All right. If it's not a physical child, then I want to say this baby represents a whole new beginning for someone. It's not necessarily for you, but someone that you care about a great deal. She's saying, but you're going to be on that ride too. Because when things get better for her, it's most definitely going to get better for you because I can see a smile on your faces. Please remember that we talked about it. Again, the new baby is obviously it's symbolic of something new coming into your life, something of great value. And I want to say that, it's not, I wish I could tell you were winning the lottery. Folks, if I could do that for people, I wouldn't be working for a living either. That's the God's honest truth. But please keep that in mind. All right? I will leave that with you. God bless. All right. Is that Amber? Is it Toronto? Hi, Amber. All right, Amber. I keep seeing big green fields. There's a woman that's walking towards me, but she's on big, beautiful green fields. Something like you would see in Ireland. Okay, and I'm getting, you got it with that accent. This woman was as Irish as they came, and she was very proud of it. Would you know who I'm talking about, Amber? I would almost venture to say that she possibly was born in Ireland and lived here her entire life. But she's saying, all right, it's not necessarily someone that you are related to, but someone who knows you very well. You know her or of her. She's saying, think about the story times and you'll remember who I'm talking about. You'll know who I'm talking about. Something about remember the story times. Because she used to love to tell stories. She used to love to get things going because you always played along. She's saying, as a child, you always played along. Anyway, she's here, Amber, with love and just a lot of positive energy. If you don't know who I'm talking about right now, don't sweat it. You will know in a little while. Please just hang in there. A lot of times, 2 hours from now, you'll be talking to someone and it's like, oh, wait a minute. I know who that is now. I said, I don't feel that she is a blood relative, but someone that cared about you or cared for you a great deal. Okay? I'll leave that for now. All right. Hi, Aaliyah. How are you? Aaliyah Rudes, please. Aaliyah. All I can say is that there's some big changes coming. Good, positive changes that have been needed to be made for a long time. Your life, honey, is a roller coaster. It's constantly moving, constantly going between the family, the job, the extracurricular job. That's the best I can say that. But there's someone new coming into your life that's going to help take away some of the burdens. Some of the burdens of the time restraints around you. Don't look at it as a bad thing because it's coming through as like a gift horse for you. Enjoy it. because once things have calmed down to where your time is a little bit more lax, if you will, it's going to give you the opportunity to see the next step in your life. We're always on a path of change, constant movement. And Leah, you're right at the precipice of a new path in life. It doesn't mean you're going to give up anything that you like now. It just means that there's something new coming in that's going to challenge you, that's going to give you the ability to make some positive changes for you and your family. Okay? I don't know why, but I'm seeing some kind of move involved with that. I'm going to leave that for now. So God bless. Allison Sweet, how are you? Allison, a very large man comes in. By large, I mean, not only is he tall, but he's broad-shouldered. A little bit of a belly on him. He's here because he wants to see your smile. You haven't smiled in a long time. And he wants to see that. He's saying that your smile used to light the room up for him. And he's telling me that you know who I'm talking about. He's saying you're making some changes that are going on right now that he's happy about. He says, I truly am happy about it, but I worry about you because of what you're taking on and what you've been doing. Okay. If you're not sure, that's fine. You will know in the next day or two. It's a new direction, new challenges. And I want to focus more on challenges than anything else, because those challenges are what's going to make or break your life. But it's going to be in a positive way, because it's showing you what you are truly capable of and bringing you to the next junction in your life. It's the best way I can explain that. So I hope you understand it. Bear with us, okay? You know the routine. You know, it is so nice. There's so many names here. I've been on for, going on 3 years now?
Mm-hmm.
And to see a lot of the same names on it, it tells me a lot, and I really do appreciate it. I just want you folks to know that. We do these shows because it feels right, it feels good, but to have the same people coming back, that means a tremendous amount, especially to me.
Me too.
But thank you. I know it gets me in trouble because a lot of times I'll say something and Michelle will say, well, don't you remember this person was back in at this point in time, and I have to look at her like a dummy and say, no, I don't. I don't remember one to the next. I remember names, but I don't remember, messages. Thank you, Tracy. Was it Schermerhorn is the last name. I've seen that part of it. Deborah Schermerhorn, how you doing? I know you asked a question. There's a woman standing here with her hands on her hips saying, well, you've waited long enough. She said she wanted something about a move. She wanted it to happen a long time ago. And you're just moving now, or just planning on the move now? Because Ashley, she's adamant about it. Deborah. I'm sorry.
Write it down so you remember.
Yeah, that's why I'm writing your name down. She's waited a long time because it's time. Okay. It's time for new beginnings around you. She's having fun with it. You've got a lot of nice new adventures coming. The majority of it's going to be good and fun. There's always a few slip-ups. It's called life. But she's saying that this is the best move that you have ever made, or could make at this point in your life. She's happy for you. It's like it's finally happening, and it feels so right. It feels good. So I'm going to leave that with you, Deborah. Just time. Time is a very big element for you. When you honor that, that's when you become aware of everything that's going on around you. And you're going to make it. For whatever reason you've been concerned about whether or not you were going to make it. She's saying you are. Don't doubt it. Don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt the situation or the move. She says all things are happening because it's time for that. You've put in the energy and the effort, and now you start reaping the rewards. It's just how she's saying it. Okay, I'll leave that with you. Excuse me. Crystal? Connie Nagellan? I have no idea how to pronounce that last name, and I apologize. Hi, Crystal. How are you? Ooh, Crystal. Is there any way you can phonetically say that name for me, your last name? I hate mispronouncing names. It's one of my quirks in life. Okay. All right. Crystal, it's like I want to let out a sigh and just say, oh, finally, we're done with this chapter. Now it's time to get on with things. Everything in your life is all about Canine Gillen. Okay, thank you. Anyway, Crystal, everything about you is... Wow. There's a woman here. She's very proud. She's saying you've worked really hard for this. You need to learn to enjoy it. You've worked for so long that you forgot how to enjoy things, how to reap the rewards and enjoy them, and know that they have it's going to work. It's going to work. Just know that what's in your heart, it's working. You're headed on the right path. Okay? God bless. Candy Sue. Candy Sue Schutz. Candy Sue, I'm being told to tell you patience. You were never one to have patience. Okay, there's a woman here, and she's saying he can't come through right now, but he will be later on. She says everything takes time. And she knows it seems like the end of the world to you right now, but it's not. She wants you to know how well loved you are. And she says, but we can't put a time on these things. That has to happen in their own way. Think about it, and you'll understand it. She's saying the same thing happened with your grandmother. She'll be back. I hope that makes sense to you, Candy Sue. I'm not exactly sure what it's about. But this woman is saying it's the answers that you're looking for aren't there quite yet. It's going to take a little while. Are you looking for someone that has just recently passed? because that's how I'm feeling with it. And there's transitioning going on. It takes some time. This woman is saying he'll be here later on, just not right now. Okay, I hope that helps. I'm sorry. I know how frustrating that can be. I know I went through it with my own mom. All right. You know, folks, we do have classes starting in February 3rd. It's Wednesday afternoon from 1 to 3. We're going to try an afternoon class. We did this a few years ago, and it worked out very, very well. I don't know how well it's going to work out now with COVID, with, you know, children being home from school, but we're going to give it a shot anyway. If you're interested in the course, please, by all means, get a hold of either myself or Michelle Forsey. You can private message either one of us. Private message us your physical address. We will send you the applications and let you know what it's all about, okay? Also, Friday nights, we have Open Spirit Communication Circle, and that's right at 48 Main Street in Fort Plain. It's a lot of fun. It's a great time. We have a lot of good people that come in, and it's the best way for you to experience spirit communication yourself for the first time. I can't explain enough online here. It's so much easier there because you're not going into anything blind. Everything is explained in detail before we even start. So just come on down and give us a try. I can promise you it'll be the best $10 you ever spent in your life. I promise that. Okay? And they can call me on it. All right. Lisa Ald. Hi, Lisa. Lisa, are you having problems? I don't know if it's with breathing or with something in your chest. Have you been having like a cold or something? I'm asking because I've got three spirits standing here that are almost like I would say they were doctors or nurses, and they're here to take care of you. They're here to make sure that whatever is going on, all right, you have good health now. There's something coming. It's not COVID. Please don't think that. But there is some illness coming, and they want you to know that you're going to get through it fine. And the only reason why it's happening is because you won't listen to them when they tell you it's time to slow down. Because you know everything in your life is going at a insane speed. You're trying to take care of everything and everyone, and you're just getting run down and tired. Well, they're trying to help to fix that, to give you the energy that you need. But sometimes, you know, Spirit will create a situation when you don't listen to them. Okay. All right. Wow. Yeah, that is building a house is something.
It's a little bit busy.
Yeah, we've done it before too. Lisa, please just make sure that you take time for yourself. Okay, seriously, because if you don't, they will step in and create an illness just to make you settle down and to slow down for a little bit. Okay? You've got so much ahead of you, so much positive and good things ahead of you, that it's really super important that you take care of things now so that you don't have the interference of illness coming. It's almost like the spirit that is here is almost like a warning for you to pay attention. Okay, not to me, but to them. Take care of yourself, please. Your loved ones know that you're there. You can send that to them. You don't need me to be able to tell them that you love them, in all honesty. Okay? I'm just the mouthpiece, the interpreter here for when they do bring something through for most people. It's the best way I can explain what I do to for people. The interpreter.
Just the vessel.
Okay. Who is text 22? Can I have a first name, please? For text 22, can I have a first name? No, not anyone. I need your first name, please. Okay, well, I'm going to give this anyway. All right, Jackie. You're planning on traveling here really soon, aren't you? Jackie, if you could answer me, I'd really appreciate it. I'm seeing it as like with airplanes and trains and, you know, all modes of transportation, which is telling me that there's some type of traveling coming. I don't know if you're doing it right this moment or if it's something that is coming yet, but I want to tell you, just please, please, please be extremely cautious who you're around and what you're doing. Basically, don't let your guard down. Even when you feel comfortable, don't let your guard down. You'll be okay. But if you're not real careful, the whole trip is going to be cut short. Even if you're not planning a trip right now, there is one coming. Please remember that we talked about it, okay? This information is coming from a woman. I feel like a grandmother with her. And she's saying, you don't like surprises, but this is going to be one. Just remember we talked about it, please, okay? It's not like it's an extensive type of trip. Maybe it's just a long weekend. Or either way, it's just for a couple days. But you need to prepare yourself, get things prepared, not only emotionally and physically, but spiritually as well, because this trip is going to be most beneficial for you. Okay? Remember that we talked about it. It's coming soon. Okay. Rick Ireland. Rick, are you here tonight? I just need to know if that's you or if it's Stephanie on.
I think I've seen them both in.
Well, I know they both come in sometimes under the same name. I just need to know which one it is.
I know, but I think I've seen Steph in by herself.
All right, it's Stephanie. Okay. Stephanie, I need you to get a message to Rick, okay? I know you wanted something yourself. I'm sorry, but Spirit that's standing here is a man. And he's saying that Rick has got to get up and push himself. He's been slacking off. Something to do about his physical health he's been slacking off on. And he's got to stand up and he's got to push through things. He said he's telling me he doesn't want him back where he was a year ago. He wants him to go forward with the healing and with the positive energies. I feel like this is a father to him. Okay? If this grandfather was a big man, yeah, that's who this is. All right, when Spirit appears to me, folks, they appear to me when they felt their best. You know, you're not going to remember them how they looked. They're not going to come through how they looked just before they died. That's usually horrible. But this man comes through with a generous heart. Oh, God, I'm in trouble with this one. A generous heart and a big mouth is exactly what he's telling me. Okay, he wants Rick to listen to him, please. No, just take some better care of himself or he's going to wind up back in the same boat he was in a year ago, and he doesn't want that to happen. He's saying, you've come too far. Keep it going the way it's supposed to. You know better than this. And he's saying, I'm only going to tell you once. Okay? And then he ends it with, tell him I love him. I'm going to leave that for now. Boy, I didn't realize that. I didn't want to give that one. Okay, Stephanie, before he goes, all I can hear is I want to say an old man's chuckle. And he's saying that's okay because he's calling you Steph. He's not calling you Stephanie. He's just saying you always were the special one. Make him do what he's supposed to do. He is acknowledging you too. Okay? I hope that helps. God bless, son. Maxie Milano. I'm not sure if that's proper. Maxie, are you having problems with your hands, dear? Are they hurting a lot? I'm just trying to understand what I'm feeling here. This is coming through more physically than usual for these shows. They are, okay. Because I've got a man standing here and it's like he's massaging my hands. Oh, they hurt so bad. Have you had this checked medically, please? Because if you haven't, you need to get this done. Spiritual healing, Reiki, hand, non-contact therapeutic touch, all of it is wonderful. And it will help. But this is a situation where you need some medical intervention. Please understand that. Okay. Maxie, the best, well, I don't want to get into a long drawn out thing here, but doctors were put here for a medical reason. Let's take care of the physical with a physical doctor. Get that taken care of with your hands, with the pain. Then when you're done, then when you come home, then we're going to work with the spiritual healing and find out the cause for it to begin with. Okay, they go hand in hand is what I'm getting, and I'm supposed to tell you. All right? I know there's others out there that would disagree with me, but it's the way I understand it to be. All right. Okay, wow, we are running out of time. Folks, if I have not gotten to you, and I know there's a lot I haven't, please bear with me. Tomorrow night, I will be on Facebook again for 2 questions for $10. What that offers you is the ability to have questions directly answered that you want to have answered for $10. They do it through PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, and Facebook Pay. It's your way to be able to get some direct answers without having to pay for a full reading. It works well. It works better for some people that way. They like it. So give us a try if you have any questions. If you pay ahead of time, you can go to my webpage or to any of our pages, and it'll tell you how to donate, and you can put the $10 in then, and it'll put you in the queue. And as soon as we come on, we'll start calling you one at a time. So it's just
put your questions up and you're ready to go.
Yeah, when you come on, you just put your questions up and we take it from there. It's a lot easier to do it that way if you pay ahead of time. Otherwise, it can get a little bogged down once in a while, but join me tomorrow night. And also Friday night, we have Open Circle. So thank you for joining us tonight. I really do appreciate it, and we really do appreciate all of you.
I see a lot of new ones too, and we want to welcome them.
Yes. For all the new people that are on tonight, welcome. I'm hoping that you're enjoying tonight. Just bear with us. I do get to everybody eventually. I'm one person, and I can only do just so many in a given night. But I will do my best. Okay? Thank you, folks. God bless. Have a great evening.
Good night, everyone.